Hello everyone, how you guys doing? Today's probably not going to be the most longest of streams. My stomach's kind of killing me right now. So pretty much we will be doing the battle with my friend, and when he's ready, he said he'll be ready about a half hour. We might be ending off then, because like my stomach is killing me right now. I do want to try like stream every day, so there's that. So, but how you doing, Steel Shark Presents? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, so pretty much until they get ready, we're just gonna be doing a bit of shiny hunting. Stomach's kind of hurting right now a little bit, Owen. Not sure how long we'll be able to be live for everything, but until then, we're basically just gonna keep wandering around Paldea looking for any shinies. Also, because the battle was like, is shiny hunt, then we fight with my friend, I did shiny hunting off screen. And, actually, I think I should actually show you guys, like, the shinies I got off screen. Here they are. So all of these, aside from, of course, these 6, which these are the battle ones that these are, like, my normal team. All the rest of these are shinies that I got, from here on. From the Carcadet onwards, were all shinies I got off screen in preparation for the battle. So we got a shiny Carcadet. This thing took me 10 sandwiches to get a single shiny Carcadet. I have a vendetta against Carcadet now. As you guys know from yesterday, the stream where we did with Sly, got those shinies there. Got 2 shiny Meryl. Well, 3 shiny actually. 3 shiny Meryl actually. A shiny Bagon. A second one, which was the Salamence that evolved. Another Vaporeon phase. I was hunting a second Iron Valiant, because I needed that for the battle. And I got a shiny Glamora. Got a shiny Dugtrio. Got another shiny Iron Thorns. You guys remember the shiny Tatsugiri from yesterday. Marked the Stern. And shiny Salamence. But yeah, 10 freaking sandwiches before I got a single shiny on the Carcadet. But I got some more shinies for the battle preparation. Yep, shiny Armorage. A second shiny Iron Valiant. Shiny Garganacl. Shiny Garchomp. And shiny Azumarill. Yeah, I did a lot of shiny hunting off screen for a battle with my friend. Because the rules were we shiny hunt and then we fight each other. So the reactions for all of those are going to be going up later. Those will be uploaded as shorts and as a compilation. But yeah, so until my friend is ready to battle, we are going to be doing a bit of shiny hunting. Been here in a while. A friend of mine that I'm going to be battling them. That's really not much else to say, just that we are going to be battling each other with teams. Yeah, that shiny Nacli fail pains me. That shiny Nacli fail pains me. Alright, nice. Eggs for Johto Wooper. It's a good shiny. The purple little boy. It's a good shiny. Oh, nice. Pokemon cards are fine. But yeah, my friend will be ready to battle around 8, so until then, we're basically just going to be shiny hunting stuff around the world. If you guys haven't done so, please don't. If you guys have not done so already, please do not forget to leave a like and subscribe. But yeah, we're just going to be wandering around looking for shinies. But yeah, it's going to be fun. Hey, Mudkip. Oh yeah, right. There's just a static Magnezone over here. Yeah. If you guys are having trouble getting a Magnezone, there's a static one that is always over here. It's by Medali. It's like right here. It's always there. That's the reason why I always use the R buddy. Yeah. Yeah. Also 10x battle the sweet by 0.1% like an hour or 2 ago. I'm still pissed. Yeah, I can imagine that, Mudkip. I can imagine that. Yeah, just wait. Hello, Captain. How you doing? Right now, we're just waiting for a friend to get ready to fight, and then we are going to be battling, but until then, we're going to just miscellaneous shiny hunting. So how's everyone's day been? Oh, it's a gimbal. There we go. How's everyone doing today? Hope you guys are all doing pretty well. Cool. To get Garganacl, Glamar, Claw, Black Rock, and Haryammers. Those are all very good shinies. I actually have all of those as shinies, I just realized. I only have the, I only have Skuntank, and I only have, Poltegeist. I don't have the other forms of Touch Trade, but I could probably get those later. Are you part of the Discord, Captain? We could organize and do the Touch Trade, later tonight, possibly. The only shiny that barely changes up. I would say Glamora changes a lot. I'd say Glamora changes a lot. Like, that is a very big change. I mean, it's much brighter. The normal one is very dark blue. This is it's like a neon. I'd say that changes a lot. Nice Gala getting 4 shinies, very nice. What are those 4 shinies? Yeah, it's very noticeable. Because I was running my Garganacl sandwich in Area 0 when I found it. And it was glowing like radioactive. Maybe I go pick up in here. Maybe. Yeah, in Area 0, things look a bit wonky at times, just because the crystals kind of screw around with the lighting. But yeah, we got a bunch of shinies in the last 24 hours. Only gotten Flittle and low-key Toxtricity shinies. Nice. We are going to be hunting every single shiny. Every single shiny will need to be captured. Not evolving Flittle, I just don't like the immunity. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, Espathra has been pretty good for me in raids. Jenny Bisharp and a Passimian, nice. Yeah, like, Espathra in raids is absolutely terrifying. The fact that it can just Lumina Crash automatically drop special defense by 2 stages. Even if you're not hitting super effective damage, if you're hitting neutral damage, and you have special attacking sweepers, it utterly it makes a massive opening for them to capitalize on. It's amazing. Little was an outbreak and Toxtricity was a random shiny right after complaining about not getting any shinies. That's always how it goes. You're complaining about not getting any shinies, then boom, they pop up. Unlike me with fricking Karkadat, which took for frickin' ever. I was 10 sandwiches into hunting for shiny Karkadat, and I didn't get my shiny. And then I got it. It was like, really? I got 2 of them in the same like sandwich sitting, so like that helped, but like still it was kind of annoying. And I still need to hunt a 3rd one. I still need to go for a 3rd shiny Karkadat. I'm probably gonna do that at an outbreak. Those sandwich hunts have kind of gotten me just like, I'm probably only gonna be doing sandwich outbreak hunts when it comes to like very specific species from now on. Because those suck. Speaking of Area 0. Those ones, a reflection of them, you know. Yeah. That is, the way that those are, that is not how reflections work. And I kind of love it. How the Area 0 crystals just kind of bug the freak out. You know, as in, bug out as in, like, they display things. Like, they show, like, a double image of everything, and I love it. Because it looks so weird. But at the same time, kind of, yeah, I don't know how reflections work. I want both shinies, or, you know. Yeah, Hisuian, I think. Yeah. I always forget what the name of old-timey Sinnoh is. I always forget the name of the place. I remember it is Hisui now, but like, yeah, old-timey Sinnoh, that you're gonna need to wait for the DLCs. Because I don't think it's an accident that every single Pokemon that is not a starter that has a Hisuian form is in the base game. The way people get them is hacking. That is how people get them. Is hack. Well, more accurately, it is they go into a union circle with people who replace in-game coding that force spawn in Pokemon that should not be there. So it's like, say someone goes into the game and they replace the data for spawning in the Mastiff, and they replace the Mastiff spawn data with a Rayquaza spawn data, or Hisuian Zorua spawn data. That's basically how they do it. Yeah, no, there is no trade in game for it. It is 100% game manipulation and hacking. And it is that reason I avoid online trades like the surprise trade, like the plague. Because I do not want any of those hacked stuff in my games. I want absolutely zero hacked stuff in my games. That's why whenever I get any of those hacked shiny Pokemon that are holding that, I'll instantly delete. Alright, just gotta wait a bit to see if he's gonna get ready. Actually, in the meantime, we can also do some raids. Oh, Polteface. Alright. If you guys want to pop in for some raids, we'll do those. Saw this weird video scamming people for views. It was like how to get all Gen 3 legendaries. Yeah, it's hacking and genning. It's scum is what it is. It's the reason why I specifically do not do anything with those. Because people do stuff like that. It's like, why? Why not just wait for them to come out to the game legitimately? All you are going to do is get yourself banned. Haven't seen any in Scarlet Violet, though, but until this war, they were dime a dozen. Yeah, the reason why is that the way that they get them is they use, like, PK hacks to gen things into Pokemon Home, and then they transport them from Home into the game. That's why we're not really seeing them, because there is no Home compatibility just yet, which is good, because another thing about that is it helps catch people who are hacking when they are genning stuff into the game that shouldn't be there, when there is no way possible for them to be in there. That is a red flag immediately. It's like, yes, good. Gen stuff in, so you get caught. Gen 8 Wonder traits have a 1 in 10 shiny odds. With one downside, they're exactly Mudkip. That is exactly true. That is exactly true. Right there. Yeah. Yep, here comes the 30 Master Balls. Exactly. Again, that's the reason I avoid hacking like the plague, because people who do that are worse than scum, in my opinion. There is no crime more heinous when it comes to Pokemon than genning. I also have like 47 from surprises. Yeah, I just release them instantly, and I barely ever do surprise trades, purely down to I don't want that stuff in my game. I know the odds of a ban wave happening at the moment one is in my game is very low, but I don't care. I don't like having a hacked thing in my game, because I just don't feel comfortable with a hacked thing being in my game. It is a non-negotiable thing. Hacking and genning is just a no. It's like, I will never understand why it is people feel the need to gen. I mean, I know why. They're lazy and they don't want to do any of the work. I know why they do it, but it's still. Oh, I don't keep the Master Ball either. I don't keep the Master Ball. I release it with the Master Ball on it because don't like anything that comes from genning in my games. But hey, that's just the way people are, unfortunately. Oh nice, Shiny Iron Thorns. I like Shiny Iron Thorns is fantastic. It's such a good shiny. Oh, Caleb. I completed a good chunk of student projects from doing surprise. Wait, no, completed it. Yeah, I mean, a lot of, like, that's one of the things, is that, like, most people on surprise trade are actually very good. There are very, very few people that go into surprise trade to just spam hack shinies. Most of the people that are trading on the surprise trade are actually good people. It's just for that one instance of getting the hack, I just avoided the plague. It is that one singular instance. Ugh. Oh yeah, right, Dragon Darts, yeah, in this game, Dragon Darts, I believe they changed Dragon Darts animation in this game. But yeah, that's a fun little thing about, Dragon Darts and, Mind Blow, that's the name of it, a Blacephalon signature move. That the animation is different if the user is shiny, and specifically, Dragapult's Dragon Darts. If a Pokemon that is not Dragapult uses it, there's an entirely different animation. Yeah, I hate it. I need to cleave this leeching parasite off of my face. I hate facial hair. I need to get rid of it. But my Harry's Razors have not arrived yet, so I have to be stuck with this thing for a few more days until it gets here. Okay, that's that, because, like, this thing grows ridiculously fast. I try to keep it under control, but the problem with, you know, shaving all the time to keep it under control is you go through razors like crazy. Oh, nice. Yes, I was thinking about doing Splatfest, but I remember, oh yeah, I have a battle with my friend. And, I kind of want to do that battle. What was the last book when I needed? I didn't think about using... What is Moot? What is Moot? Well, yeah, I got a good number of the Pokemon in actually my decks just from doing the online Terra Raid search feature. Where it was, I would just open up the Poke Portal, go and just raid search, and I just do that, and I just use that to fill out a bunch of my version exclusives. You know, I would basically just camp in the raid search menu, waiting for version exclusive to pop up, like, and I just do that. It was great. Interesting. Yeah, the raid search feature is not bad. Or it wouldn't be terrible if it weren't for the fact that you don't connect 90% of the time. Never got a shiny Dreepy from the outbreak yesterday. I used a few sandwiches, really wanted one. Did you do 60 KOs, Mudkip? Nice! What was the 5-star raid, Owen? But did you do the 60 KOs, Mudkip? Because you need to do 60 KOs and the sandwich to get maximum odds. It had trade sections, giveaways, metal life. Nice. Yeah, it's like, again, that's the thing I was mentioning, is that most people that play online with Pokemon, that do trades, they're not the people that gen and hack stuff and just spam shinies. You know, it's, most people are just people who are just surprise trading random stuff that they have, trying to fill out their Pokedex. But there's, like, the slim 0.0001% of people who just spam shinies and they ruin it for everyone. So I'll have to beat my own 5-star. What was your most hated Pokemon in VGC? That is a very good question, Caleb. My most hated Pokemon in VGC is a bit of a three-way tie of all things. But, however, one of those Pokemon no longer exists, and the second one is only a problem because the first one, which no longer exists. So, the one that still remains is Zacian, which I detest. I mean, Incineroar could also fall into that, but, like, I respect Incineroar. But yeah, the three of them are Primal Groudon, which thankfully no longer exists, Xerneas, and Zacian. Galarian Darmanitan was annoying in lane. The funny thing is, Galarian Darmanitan is not good at all when it comes to VGC. Or as I like to call it, Galar Manitan, It is so bad when it comes to doubles. Because it is so easy to kneecap it. People lying to me and they gotta take so long to continue their story, but ain't lining up with the other two they use it. What? Explain, Hannah. I'm not sure what you mean. Explain. But yeah, it's like, my most hated VGC Pokemon is Zacian. It's just annoying. And the good thing is that basically everything that made Zacian annoying, they actually curved. Zacian will no longer always get +1 when it switches in. They nerfed Intrepid Sword. They nerfed Zacian's... They nerfed Zacian's attack stat, which is good. The people telling a story that doesn't... Oh, okay. Okay, now I get it. I was like, wait, story mode in game? Here across the last Pokemon I needed to do. There we go. 3 people involved, the 2 lying, the other being using the lies, and the 2 keep adding story, but doesn't make either. Ah, so basically they tried lying, the lie got too big for them to control, and they basically outed themselves because the lie grew too big. Yeah, like, Zacian C is just absurd. Like, Zacian C, if it weren't so obnoxious, it would be hilarious. But the little bit of solace I take with Zacian Crowned is it's in restricted formats only. You know, a lot of people who play VGC, when it comes to restricted formats, a lot of them really don't care as much. Because they know, yeah, legendaries just basically dominate the entire scene when it comes time for restricted legendaries. So, it's just going to basically come down to the legendary fight war. That's why it's always more interesting when you have the non-legendary format. Well, the non-restricted formats. Because legendaries are always in every format. However, the legendaries allowed in the formats are the, like, base 600 and less legendaries, which are barely more than on par with regular Pokemon. Which I'm okay with. Like, yeah, a lot of people have problems with Landorus. A lot of people have problems with Blandorus. You know, Landorus Therian. And yeah, I don't like Blandorus. But it's nowhere near the same caliber of annoyance that something like Zacian Crowned is, or Groudon even. You know, Kyogre. It's nowhere near to that same level of power. It's annoying because Intimidate, U-Turn, Knock Off, and a lot of other things, but also, like, those are legacy moves which no longer exist on it, which is helpful, which helps. What did I make here? Pink. Nice. Nice. First, you're alone. Why are you sitting in the passenger seat with the driver door open? Saw someone the second change my mind. You are. Yep. Yeah, people just get caught in a web of lies. People get caught in a web of lies. But again, guys, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you have not done so already. You guys are the wonderful people that keep stuff going here. From Groudon and Xerneas versus regular Core. You know, the funny thing is that the funny thing is, in that scenario, Groudon still wins. Like, Groudon still wins in that scenario. The reason why is Xerneas is just so broken. I mean, not broken, but the fact that its typing bodies Rayquaza entirely. It will always carry a Power Herb, which allows it to boost up and completely wall anything Kyogre is capable of throwing at it. And regardless of what weather it is in, Kyogre is helpless. Because it carries Thunder to kill Kyogre if Kyogre's Rain is up, and if Sun is up, Kyogre can't do a thing. And then again, by typing, it bodies Rayquaza. What about Power Rangers? I mean, Volcanic Server is just randomness. Volcanic Server is just absolute randomness. Recover them up because they mess up once more. Duke can prove he's screwed for life. Only if it is regular Rayquaza, not Mega Rayquaza, and the Rayquaza comes in after the Groudon. But even then, Kyogre still cannot do its full damage, because Kyogre relies a lot on the rain to break through a lot of things bulk. If Kyogre doesn't have the rain damage boost, then it's not going to be able to crack Xerneas. And Xerneas can still spam Moonblast, Dazzling Gleam, or Thunder if the rain is up. Like, Xerneas basically by default wins against Kyogre. True, one day we're talking about bread, nothing special, and then bread. Yep. But yeah, like, again, I'm glad... Like, that's kind of one of the reasons I'm a little okay with Zacian Crown existing. Zacian Crown's existence pretty much renders Xerneas null and void. Like, Xerneas is still objectively amazing. You know, Geomancy, Power Herb, throwing out those ridiculously powerful stabs boosted at +2, which are ridiculously fast. But when pretty much the best legendary in the entire format is a highly aggressive steel-type physical attacker, you really can't do much to it. It's why I'm actually glad that Zacian exists to a degree, because it's this weird... This is kind of the weird and funny thing that happens with Pokemon that get way too powerful, is they become almost an instant pick. Which means their general meta matchups and, you know, reliability against the greater metagame at large essentially completely breaks down because people are aggressively bringing its counters. You know, say Zacian beats 95% of what's out. You know, it's just a number for example. Say it beats 95% of sets that people... Say it beats 95% of sets that exist. It beats 95% of sets that exist. Okay. Those 5% of sets that still exist, people are going to be bringing aggressively to body Zacian. So in reality, Zacian's win percentage drops massively off a cliff. Thus, it really doesn't perform as well, because everyone is bringing things to beat Zacian. But when you have something that is lower power, like, say, Xerneas, you're not going to see as many aggressive options against it being fielded. And when, obviously, the more aggressive anti-Zacian options are going to be fielded aggressively, it's going to overall decrease people's willingness to bring Zacian into actual matches, or they will just get outright bodied. Which is good, because in the end, Zacian essentially becomes a victim of its own success, because people are going out of their way to aggressively counter it to such an extreme degree that it is incapable of performing. Because just so many things that it matches up poorly against are what are being fielded. And I am so glad for that. But again, it can still break through most things, so even then, it's still ridiculously good. Hey, how you doing? I'm at 20 minutes. Alright, nice. I'm doing okay. My stomach's kind of not feeling great right now. We're probably going to get a bit of a shorter stream today just because my stomach is kind of hurting right now. I have a battle with a friend of mine that we're going to be doing. So we're going to be shiny hunting until that friend is ready to battle. We're going to battle on stream. And depending on how I'm feeling after that battle, we may end off. No, I didn't eat anything bad. I think it's just I might have eaten too much. Because I have not eaten since breakfast this morning, and we had dinner pretty late. So I think I might have just eaten a bit too much. And, you know, I'm probably just going to go for like a walk or something after, because that generally helps. Zacian be like Zacian, then Groudon, then Groudon counters, then Zacian again. Yep. And that's the reason I go Gastrodon. That's the reason I roll Gastrodon, is that Gastrodon is such a fantastic thing. It just absolutely bodies Kyogre. It does extremely well against Zacian. And it's just all around a great Pokemon. But since the loss of Scald, my boy has fallen off a good bit. But, you know, I am okay with Gastrodon taking the bullet of becoming worse with the Scald nerf in exchange for Scald getting nerfed. Like, I'm okay with this. Because I love Scald. I love that move. It is what allowed me to beat a good number of Zacian. It helped a lot in a lot of fights I was in, and it got me out of a lot of bad spots when it came to battles. But the fact of the matter is, Scald burning things so often, allowing me to win, also equally curved back into causing me to lose when opposing players did the same to me. So, the nerf to Scald, I would say, is a net benefit because it just default makes water types less overly oppressive. So I'm okay with it. Because yeah, pretty much beforehand, water, I would say, was the single best typing. Like, back in Gen 7 and Gen 8, back in, you know, Gens 5 through Gen 7. No, Gens 5 through Gen 8. I would say, if you needed to pick a singular best typing, most reliable typing, it would be water. Purely down to the pressure a move like Scald is capable of inflicting. Kyogre when Gastrodon is on the field now. Exactly. Like, that is my favorite thing about Gastrodon is it just laughs at Kyogre. I remember I was talking with Santino and the other guys in the Penn State Pokemon Discord. And it was something like Gastrodon does not need any investment in any stat to beat Kyogre. Leftovers in its natural bulk does enough. Hey Ring, how you doing? Thank you, Ring. That means a lot. Though if you really want to help Ring with watch time, I would recommend running the older playlists that we have in on the channel. That very much helps with watch time. And actually, I mean, I say that like tongue-in-cheek jokingly, but in all seriousness, watching the older videos actually gives a net bigger boost to to the algorithm than the newer stuff for some reason. I mean, it makes sense, you know, because it shows, oh, people are interested in the content. They're going back and watching your other stuff, not just your current stuff. And that actually helps even more. Like, that helps more than actually a subscribe, but a subscribe also very, very much helps. Yeah. Thank you very much. But yeah, like, the older stuff actually has a big benefit when it comes to helping, like, people see the channel. I mean, also, like, leaving likes also does help that, too. It's like the likes, the comment, like, likes, comments, interactions, you know, air quote, interactions is what that's called. The way the YouTube algorithm works is honestly a brain-meltingly complex thing. And, yeah, not exactly something that is easy to understand. You're not shiny, are you? No, because, like, your icicles, like, on your face are darker. Specs Kyogre water spout in rain is the craziest thing ever created. Yeah, Specs Kyogre is a horror show. Yeah, a lot of Kyogre did go, Scarf, though, for that reason. That, when it came to Kyogre in rain, often Specs with rain was enough damage on its own that you want the Scarf to outspeed things. But if you're going Specs, you're probably running like a Tailwind team to boost up your speed to compensate. Which is terrifying. It's like, yeah, Kyogre is a nightmare horror show when it comes to facing it. Scarf plus Specs, but Specs is like Specs is absurd in how much damage it does. Like, the amount of damage a Specs Kyogre does is disgusting. That is basically the reason I'm glad that legendary restricted formats are not a thing until like a year into launch of a game. Because it's just not fun. It's just not fun dealing with like a million Kyogre that are scarfing themselves into water spout. It's just, I don't want to see this. I know that I bring Gastro Hero, but I like bringing non-legendary teams because I don't like just using legendaries, because I like my non-legendary stuff because they're funny. But yeah, Scarf is amazing. The funny thing is, I'm not a big fan of the choice items. Like, the closest I really get to using choice items is the Assault Vest. And I say that because, like, the Assault Vest is one of my favorite items. Like, the Assault Vest is my second favorite item. The only item that beats the AV, for me, is the Rocky Helmet. And that is exclusively because of a very bizarre phenomenon I have observed with my playthrough teams. Anytime I have done a playthrough of a game, and I give one member of my team the Rocky Helmet, that member of the team just is my favorite. That becomes the absolute MVP of the series and just is the Pokemon that just I like the most in that playthrough. I don't know why. It has happened on every occasion I have used the Rocky Helmet on a Pokemon. It has happened with that. I don't know why. I don't really mind Landorus Therian. You know, I call it Blandorus, but I really don't mind Lando all that much. As strange as it sounds. Because really, the only reason that people have a big of a substantial issue with Landorus is that it is a legendary. If you made Landorus the end of a 3-stage evolutionary line family, but everything else they made had the same ability, it had the same stats, the same typing, people would not be as annoyed with it because, oh, it's a 3-stage Pokemon. But because the legendary, it kind of gets that just hammered down of legendary equal broken. Because, like, if the pseudo-legendaries... Because the pseudo-legendaries are, like, a perfect example of this. Pseudo-legendaries are bonkers! But they're a 3-stage evolutionary family. So, like, they kind of get that leeway. Which is why it's funny that even though things like the Force of Nature, Cresselia, have lower stats than them, they get blasted. It's a very, like, the irony in just, like, the irony of a number of situations in the Pokemon community is kind of one of my favorite things that, you know, it's like with the Mega thing, like, you know, people don't like how ridiculously powerful legendaries and the restricted legendaries, you know, the box art stuff like Groudon, Kyogre, Zekrom, Dialga, etc., etc. A lot of people do not like those because they are ridiculously strong and powerful. But Megas that have, like, stats on par with them, they're okay. And it's the same, like, with the pseudo-legendaries and legendaries. You know, like, the lower, the minor legendaries. Like, the legends that are, like, the base 600, 570 stats. And, like, the same thing happens with them in the pseudos. It's a fascinating thing. Do I like Landorus Therian? No. No matter, even if it was a several stage thing, I still despise it. Because, like, Incineroar is, like, a good example to juxtapose against it. You know, I mean, granted, Incineroar does get blasted a lot, but Incineroar also gets blasted a lot less because it is a starter. Minecraft crashed because I broke a tall... I've never played Minecraft, so I have absolutely no idea what that means, Ring. I have absolutely no... I've never played Minecraft, actually. Games I've never played. Minecraft? Mario. Never played a GTA game. Never played Halo. There's a good number of games I've never actually played. Is Ocean Crown maybe the most broken VGC Pokemon, but nothing comes close to it. I mean, to be fair, nothing comes close to Gen 1 Mewtwo, because Gen 1 mechanics are also absolutely broken. Gen 1 Mewtwo is the undisputed most broken Pokemon in all of existence, because Gen 1 is itself extremely broken. You know, it's like, you cannot play Gen 1 without glitches dominating. I mean, well, glitches and bad programming dominating. But yeah, like, it's... Really? Didn't know that Hariyama could spawn here. Fascinating. Punchy purple gloves. Punchy McPurple gloves. Yeah, I definitely think it was I ate dinner too fast. I ate too much too quickly, and that's probably what my stomach is killing me. But yeah, I mean, I just power through it. Just gonna power through that, hopefully. Hopefully find a shiny, though. Well, I mean, I can't even say I used up. I can't even say I used up all my shiny luck. Because I never had any shiny luck when it came to frickin' yesterday. Like, you guys do not know how absolutely in the garbage my shiny luck was over the past several hours. You know, like, as in, like, the last 24 hours, like, last 36 hours of shiny hunting. Pretty much here's a summation of it. In the last 36 hours... Okay, not 36. In the last... That's 30 hours. In the last 30 hours, I have made probably 40-something sandwiches. And out of that, the number of shinies I acquired was less than 20. Yeah. Alright. Alrighty, we are going to be battling my friend now. Do this till... Oh, there we go. Got to open up Discord, so that way we can get the fight. Because this is going to be fun. Only Mega Rayquaza. Well, the fun, I mean... Yeah, Mega Rayquaza was something. I'm getting... Nice. Yeah, we still have to hunt the other two, Paldean starters. We still gotta hunt both of those. We got the entire family for Fuecoco, but going for those is gonna be a pain. 100 eggs in and restocking. Neat. The way that I do my egg collections is I collect like 12 different things. I collect like 12 boxes full of eggs. Then I go hatching, and then I go back and I repeat that. Alright. Hopping in the Discord with my friend.
Howdy, howdy.
Hello there, welcome in. Is it time to battle, my friend?
Believe that it is.
Alrighty. Say hello to all the wonderful people in chat.
Howdy, chat.
Yes. This is the friend that I was doing that, like, 24-hour shiny hunt, race, then fight. The chat says hello. Alright. I am ready to begin the thing. Got any special, like, link code? Oh, yeah, right. What's the link code again? Or do you want me to just use mine?
Usually, we do 1492, 1492.
Makes sense. 1492, 1492. Single battle?
Yep.
There we go.
So I would be down to do a double battle of this in the future.
Oh, yeah, agreed.
Cool.
That'd be fine. Hey, Tag.
So I'm curious, are there any particular Pokemon you think that are on my team? If you had to take a guess.
I was gonna say Dragonite. For reference, his thing, his icon thing is like was Dratini when I met him, so.
I do have a shiny Dratini that I caught for this in my box. Didn't end up using that one. I was thinking you probably have a Dragapult on your team.
I thankfully, because of all the failed sandwiches, I was able to actually like train my team. Like very quickly.
Nice.
Plus the other thing is, for all you know, I could have been screwing with you and actually had quite good luck after the stream. I could have been psyching you out with having bad luck. So who knows? I may have better options than you anticipated. Because that was one thing that one of wait for it. Yeah, okay, I typed the code in right. Because that was a versus Nuzlocke. What?
That was my bad. I wasn't online.
I was like, is he online? Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, one of my friends, they were doing a versus Nuzlocke with someone in voice chat, and they convinced the other person they got a Sunflora as their starter, when in reality, they had a Zekrom, and they tricked the other person to thinking that they had a Sunkern until they used Dragon Rage and said, like, Dragon Rage knocked out or something like that. And it's like, when does Sunkern learn Dragon Rage? He said, oh yeah, it's a Zekrom, and they just screwed them. Hey, we're getting raided by Jakey! Hello, Danny. Hello, Jakey. Hey, Graham. Hello there, Sapphire, Draggy the Flygon. Welcome in, Pirate Aegis. Someone please go grab Jakey's link. How did Kaizo Ironmon go? Hey, Kelsey Nielsen. Thank you very much for coming in. Welcome in, Sapphire, Draggy. Hello, Lord Impadimp. Glorious name.
Which rule set do I pick here?
I can pick the rules if you need, but I was generally go set everything to level 50. Full, like, I think normal rules. I don't remember the exact thing for singles. I know the ones for doubles, but I don't remember the names for singles.
Normal rule, right?
Oh, wait, that's the name for Kelsey Nielsen. I thought that was for Kelsey Does Locks is why it was called Kelsey the Kingdra. Oh, neat. So that was one of my friends in the chat. They just got rated. The rules have been set. Alright. So other than Polteface, what do you think I would have on this team?
I've got really no idea. You let slip out Armor Rouge, which is interesting.
For all you know, I could have been getting other options.
You could have.
Yeah. Okay, Kelsey, all I'm imagining right now is just that line from JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, where it just says, "It was me, Dio." Just when you said that, Kelsey, that was great. Choose an AI Professor. Oh right, I should have gone for Paradise thing. Okay, so we both ended up using the same Paradox. I was thinking you were gonna go for Rotom.
I had totally forgot about Rotom until I was like trying to think about I really want a ground immunity on this team.
Yeah.
I can't think of the flying types I want. I'm just like, oh wait, Levitate.
Yeah, Rotom was like, he's probably gonna go for Rotom. Like, that's why I need Garchomp. He was like, he's gonna probably go for Rotom. Oh, Caleb, this was shiny hunting. So basically, for the last 24 hours, my friend, the person I'm in voice chat with right now, we both had to shiny hunt the teams we're using. So all these Pokemon were caught in the last 24 hours. So we were not able to get Goldengo because its shiny does not exist.
Yep.
And honestly, I'd be glad.
Problem Pokemon in singles. No Goldengo, none of the
Yeah, so we made the agreement okay, one Paradox Pokemon per team. Clodsire, you phased into the ground. You are phased into the ground on my side. Oh, you're back up. Interesting. Yeah.
Again, Pokemon that I thought about hunting.
Oh, that's going okay, Lord. Oh, Kelsey, shiny hunting is really quite simple. Dalton, do you want to elaborate on basically shiny hunting for a person who is new to shiny hunting? I feel like you could explain better than I could.
So shiny hunting, in essence, hold on 1 second. For some reason, my one Joy-Con's not working.
Yeah, that's why I just use my Pro Controller, even though this Pro Controller is kind of on the frick at times. Okay, the music is a little loud. Okay, sorry about that. I can decrease that.
Oh.
Really? I'm faster.
I don't think I got to set off a move.
Use Toxic.
Yeah.
Okay, if your time runs out, it it auto picks the first move.
So you're not purifying salt.
Nope.
That's weird.
Yeah, not purifying salt. Cloddy boy. Clodsire is a good bean.
It would be a good bean.
It's Quagsire if it was a dog. So yes, care to explain shiny hunting for the peanut gallery at home?
So, shiny hunting, in essence, is trying to find a shiny of a specific Pokemon. There are a lot of different interesting methods that you can go about to doing that. This game makes it a lot easier with sandwiches, being able to hunt stuff in the wild, but really that shiny hunting is what it says on the tin. It's trying to find shinies of a specific Pokemon.
Yeah. Levitate. Yeah, I was thinking about using my Tatsugiri from that I got yesterday, but I was like, its moves are not great. Yep, and there's the face blast. And there is the face blast. Oh crap, I forgot to change the moves on Iron Valiant. Oh shoot.
Do you want to disconnect and
No.
go?
No, I forgot to do that. That's a my bad. This thing's moves are garbage. Yeah, this is not good for our hero. Well, the good thing is you might not even know what this thing's moves are. Okay, so do you have to have a certain moms you want? It pretty much just encounter stuff until you find a shiny. Really, it's like it kind of varies for every person. It's why shiny is a bit hard to explain. Yes, Caleb, I can do anything if I just have heart. Believe in the heart of the cards. That did more than I expected. Really interesting. Yes. Yes!
That Hydro Pump miss was unfortunate.
Yeah. I guess me not changing the moveset actually helped, and yes, it is indeed Hydro Miss, Zetar. Yeah, I was gonna go for Salt Cure on my Garganax, because I remembered, wait, I don't have Salt Cure on this thing. I think the goal is to complete Shiny Books. Yeah, that is what my goal is for the Living Shiny Dex Lord. Done 2 successful shiny hunts, both of which I got the shiny within 2 encounters, which have been Beldum and Iron Valiant. Wow! That's a lot of luck right there. Hello, Polteface. Hello, Polteface. Boink. $31, not 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, those are still pretty fast. Was the Beldum Masuda or just wild encounters? Clodsire the arrogant. Clodsire is good bean. I think I know what ability this thing is. I'm fairly certain I know what ability this thing is. I'm honestly surprised that flubbing the moves that has come in handy.
Iron Valiant's natural moveset is very good.
Yeah. I would have liked to have given it very physical move. Not play rough. Spirit Break, that's what it was. It was like not Spirit Shackle, Spirit Break, that's what it is. Daz Gleam. And that's a bonk. That is a bonk right there. Okay.
Sociable.
Zoomeril sociable. As a Moomeril. Yep. Yep. That was the gambit. I was like, no.
That was a pretty risky run there.
Yeah, I was like, this thing has to be faster. Yeah. Your break is level 90. I mean, yeah, I could have leveled this thing up. I thought it was TM only, though. Curious. You're gonna tear out for sure this thing. No, he's not gonna. No. This is... That thing's not banded, is it? That's just the power of your whatchamacallit.
No, King that was banded.
Why would you have a move learned by level with only two? I mean, that's fair. When it's shown does Iron Valiant. Come on, boy. Dang it. Oh, Life Orb. Alright. The actual rain. Can it look like a... I like King Gambit, it's just its evolution is extremely obnoxious. See, I see it more as Samus Zetar. I see it more as Samus. But... come on.
It doesn't matter, Stiff Freeze kills him here.
Yeah. I don't remember what your last thing is. Oh, wait, you have... thing. Oh, no, you don't have Rotom, because I killed it already. I killed Rotoface. Look, it's got the giant shoulder pads, like it's got the same color scheme, and the giant shoulder pads of the Varia. Oh, you have Silazar. Oh. I forgot about this thing. Ooh! What health? No. Yeah, that thing is beef.
Oh, that is so unfortunate.
Yeah. Good game. Yeah, me not just going straight into Garchomp was a mistake. I got greedy. Yeah, I should have just gone straight into Garchomp right there. Because if I had a zoom roll for this, you had nothing.
Yeah.
But then is the breaks. Holdy face. Yeah, because I have nothing on this thing.
I also caught one of those.
I expected that you were going to go for a Zoomerl, just because it was such an easy thing to get this ridiculously powerful. I was like, okay, I need a Zoomerl insurance. I need a Zoomerl insurance.
I brought Cyclozar because I was expecting you to go Glamora.
I actually had a Glamora.
That was one, when I asked you about Area Zero, whether we had agreed one Shiny or one Paradox,
You were going to go for that.
Because my other hope was that I needed to hope for a freaking Outbreak.
Yeah, no. Alright, and now begins the slowest... Oh, shoot. That's a lot of damage. Freaking heck. No, this isn't a viewer battle, Amazon. This is a battle with a friend of mine that we basically arranged this, like, in advance. Yeah, had I not been an idiot and just gone straight for Garchomp there, I would have not been in this pickle. But that's a gift for being greedy. But I did pretty well on that.
Yeah, so all of those were standard Terra types except for the King Gambit. The King Gambit was Terra Fairy with a Terra Blast on it.
Interesting. So what shinies did you get? And other than these.
I need to go on my box to remember them.
You can send it after stream.
Yeah. So I had gotten a Dratini.
Yeah.
When I was hunting for I did Cyclozar, and then on the same Dragon Sandwich I went to the lake to try and get Dreepy. I ended up getting a Dratini, and I was like, that could be useful with Terra Normal.
That's what I expected when you said you wanted to change type. Is okay, he's probably gonna go Terra Normal Extreme Speed.
Yeah, it's real good. I wasn't sure, so I really wanted to. I didn't get a chance to use Cyclozar there as much as I wanted to. I had him there because I wanted to be able to Shed Tail and then be able to set up Dragon Dances behind a Shed Tail.
Makes sense.
So I'd also gotten Ortho Worm for that. In case I wanted, that's the only other Shed Tail user. And then I caught a Marini and a Fungus. His Regenerator Fungus's ore is also kind of gross.
It is extremely.
Yeah. But man, the only thing that Rotom was the Terra types that I wanted, and I tried to get Terra Electric Rotom a couple times, and I just kept getting Terra Ghost.
Oof.
Yeah.
Maybe another time, Sapphire. Maybe another time.
That was a lot of fun.
There was a lot of fun. I would love to do more of these at some point in the future.
Definitely.
Because it was certainly something. But I feel like if we do that, the rule is we can't use anything we used on our last teams.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Slowly building up a personal ban list and
yeah.
explore things.
Because I've had this idea for a while, like doing like a tournament with people, where it is okay. You have like a month to catch, like a few weeks to catch shinies. Then you would tournament with those shinies and you battle. But every time you battle with one, you cannot use that in any of the next weeks, any of the next rounds. So like, do you use your good stuff early on and have your not good stuff for later on, or do you save your good stuff for later?
It's interesting.
Yeah. It would take a lot to coordinate, though, which is the problem, though.
Yeah.
But
worth doing, though.
It would be, yeah. But back to the hunting. Thank you for the battle. This was very fun.
That was fun indeed. Catch you later.
You as well. Yeah, another time, ever. I just realized that Zacian Sea is the most broken Pokemon of 20. That is a very tired joke, Caleb. The Pachirisu is actually very bad. The only reason that Pachirisu worked is because Mega Salamence is not a dedicated special attacker with Draco Meteor. It's a coverage special attacker with Draco Meteor to break physically defensive Pokemon that don't have as much special defense. That was why it was able to survive the Draco Meteor. Because it had maximum Tact Bulk for special defense and HP to specifically survive a non-dedicated Draco Meteor special attacker. Yeah, I thought about the shiny tournament thing for a while, and the main issue is just getting enough people who are interested in shiny hunting and have enough availability to do that much shiny hunting. It's not the most accessible thing for everyone. Which is a bit problematic. But yeah, my stomach is still bothering me a bit, so I'm not sure how much longer. We are going to be live, though. Really? The person with the extra quit. Interesting. This is a draft league thing that I'm in. Nice, Davis. Nice. Just me reading a thing. Apparently, in the draft league server I'm in, one of the people rage quit. And that's the person that has an Excadrill. Keep in mind, in this draft league, I have Tyranitar. That's a plan. That's a thing. It's like, I do love my Excadrill. I do love my Excadrill. But yeah, I think we'll do like a lap through Glacidio Mountain, and I think then we're gonna call it a day. Yeah, it's a fun draft league. The draft league is fun, but was like the person who picked that, they kind of picked stuff just to like mess with people. Like, okay, I'm just gonna pick a team to be annoying. So like I'm gonna take the you people are taking up, you know, the weather ones. I'm gonna take your weather sweepers. Like I'll take your sand sweeper, so that the people with sand can't use it. I'll take the sun sweeper, so the guy with, you know, sun can't have Venusaur. And basically just doing that all the time, and is like, yeah, but your team doesn't win well, and I beat them last week, and then they just lost this week. I mean, their team was tactical denial, and there was, like, a solid core to it. It was, like, they had, like, some good options. They had very good options. But they also had a lot of, like, tactical denial picks. Because remember, it's, you know, drafts, you get, like, you know, 10 picks. So they could pick up, you know, okay, we'll take Excadrill because that's the big problem. We'll take Venusaur because that's a big problem. They got, like, Weezing, Galarian Weezing shutdown abilities, and a couple other stuff, but yeah. Not about winning. It's not about winning. It's about sending a message. But winning is also a nice bonus. Exactly. Wow. They just straight up left the server. They just rage quit. Wow. I'm gonna try and swoop in and yoink that Excadrill though. That's gonna be fun. But yeah, I think that we might actually be ending off a bit. Stomach is bothering me a bit. I'm probably just gonna like go and lie down and just let my stomach calm down. It's fun. What egg? With the shiny charm and with Masuda method, eggs are 1 in 512. But if you don't have Masuda method going, it is 1 in 1365. Just with your standard shiny charm odds. So yeah, we'll just do a little bit of a once through Glacidio Mountain, and if no shiny is, we're gonna call it a night. This was fun though. I sorry it's a little bit of a shorter one than usual. Thank you, Owen. I hope to. It's just I think I just ate a bit too much a bit too quickly. And it's just my stomach is just overload. I think is what it is. But yeah, that like draft leagues are fun. Like honestly, if you can join a draft league for Pokemon, I would recommend doing it. It is one of the best ways to teach yourself about battling. And just like all the ins and outs, because you need to think, okay, this is what I have, this is what they have. How can I best build my team to take advantage of what I have? Or it could be, you know, oh yeah, I like these Pokemon, I want to use that. And, you know, just like see what can I make to work alongside them. And it's just, I mean, Draft League is how I learned myself when it came to battling. So, like, that helps. And it's just a blast to do. Regionals is a bit of a different thing. I plan to. I plan to go to regionals. But regionals are those you need to travel to. And I live nowhere near any of the current circuit places where they're hosting them. And you need to sign, like, regionals is a bit of a big different thing. You need to have like a much more concrete planned team, and you do need to travel to those. There's a lot of expenses that go into to regionals, which is, I mean, I hope to go to them. I want to go to regionals at one point. It is one of my like big goals is to go to regional events. And but yeah, right now it's not exactly the best opportunity to do that. I still need to hammer out my team. To quote phone on mode. I didn't pay $500 to go meme. I love those guys. What would you do for us? I have no idea, because I would never win Worlds. I would like to one day win Worlds, but I know I do not have the chops at battling to do that. Better players than I have failed at Worlds. I hope to one day have a chance at winning Worlds, but I don't think I will ever have a snowball's chance in hell at winning Worlds. But just going to a regional event is really... If I can just get to Worlds, I would say that is an accomplishment, but I know I'm probably never going to get there. But the small steps first. The NAIC is the current goal, which is North American Intercontinental Championships. Small steps, baby steps first. Baby steps. You gotta take baby steps before you can run. But I've gone to a regional once. That was with the Penn State Pokemon Club, and it was honestly one of the best experiences I can say I ever had. It's one... Oh, actually, that's a lie. It is the reason doubles is so important to me personally, as it did help me in a dark place once. And just the people at regionals, they are so nice. They are some of the nicest people you will ever meet. They will make small talk. Like, these are people who you're going to be going up against, and they will just, like, make small talk. You know, ask how your day's been, how the either the car ride or the flight here to the regional was, you know, how everything's been, just general small talk like that. They're so nice. They are such nice people. And I think a lot of it is that when it comes to regionals, it's like you have to go travel. You have to put a lot of expenses into that. You have to travel. You have to prepare your team. You're serious about playing, and you understand that people who are there as well, they are also serious about it. It's like it's a respect thing. It's like it is such a wonderful... Really? Polygonal outbreak. I didn't even realize that was here. Oh, my outbreak shifted. I didn't realize my outbreak shifted. Okay. Interesting. But, that is, I think, all we have for today, guys. I'm gonna go grab the raid link, and we're gonna go find someone to go raid. I'm gonna go lay down and rest, because my stomach is kind of bothering me more. But it was fun. I mean, that was a great battle. I kind of threw it away with that misplay on a Zoomerl. But... we're gonna find someone. We go. Let's go raid Zeddy boy. Let's go raid Zeddy boy. We can go raid Zed Games. The most wonderful. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't even like learn from mistakes. It was just I got cocky and had a lapse in judgment. It was just a lapse in judgment. See you guys next time, though. Have a nice day. That's Rag and Rolla. And don't forget to watch our other stuff that we record and stuff. See you guys then.
God, this is everything is.
Is it possible to change the images of the Pokemon in the Palafin Pokedex to shiny forms? I actually don't know, but I don't think you can do that. But you might. I actually don't know about that. I will look into that. But have a good night. Thank you very much, Yoda.
Oh my God.